Heyo, Gazbot here for the Godzilla booth at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. This is the Bandai SH Monster Arts, but also other things. And as you can see, there's a lot of Shin going on. They're going to be re-releasing the movie into theaters, and I know one of the co-directors is at the con doing various signings at Super 7 at least. So in some ways, I guess this is the year of Shin. Um, the video screen here has -1 on it, but it wasn't the movie. It was the figure. But this area roped off. Last year they had Mecha Godzilla, Kiryu, and one of the other Godzilla, like very authentic looking suits that you can take pictures with and stuff. So I imagine that's what this area is probably for. But it was all done up like kind of. It was a combination of like a blasted out city, a bomb shelter, and graffiti for Godzilla. So the whole thing had kind of a cool aesthetic. This little diorama was interesting because it was a really big case that only had one figure in it and a bunch of buildings. I don't know if they're going to add more to it later or not, but this light up effect is fantastic. And I like the way there's like the white inside the color. I don't think they're selling it, but if they did, I'd be in trouble. The main things they had out front were these the new King Ghidorah and this sort of gold version of -1. The Ghidorah is cool. I already have Mecha King Ghidorah, so I'm good on that. Um, and here's the thing: I just looked at the one over at Hia, and I can't tell, but I feel like the Hia details were a little sharper, but that might just be because of the paint. And then this Oscar, -1. I don't know who that's for. People like him. I've never been into that sort of thing, honestly, unless there's like a story reason for it or something. But I suppose if you want something that looks like a big statue of Godzilla, you can get that. Here's some more Shin. I think these are Hero Series, if I'm not mistaken, kind of the Sofubi vinyl, not very posable. The main thing I notice when I revisit this booth, they occasionally bring in new characters, but there's a lot of just different form factors. Like, oh, we're going to have 5 different versions of Shin or 5 different versions of Heisei or whatever. That's the show exclusive, which is the blue up on the top left, right there, was the blue effect flame and of -1. And I didn't do my research. Like I said, this isn't a really well informed review. There's the egg monsters, but I feel like last year they had -1 with the blue fins, and this year it has fire. Is it the same one? Is it different? Let me know in the comments. Here's a bunch of little chibis of all the various characters, which are cute. Not my thing, but I like them. These magnets over here, I've been wanting some of these, and for my birthday, they come in blind boxes. I ended up getting 3 Biolante pieces, which is weird because there is only 3. But yeah, I like these little sets. Down here, these are the extra large size. I forget what they're called. Again, pardon my ignorance. I couldn't really talk to anybody. This was towards the end of the day. They were kind of closing up. The line was capped, and they were just sort of letting me get in and quick do some guerrilla style filming. So it's not as robust as I would really like it to be. But it was fun just to poke around. I'm going back this week, and if I get a chance, I'm going to check again to see if the suits are there. I don't know what these are. I think these are retail. They definitely don't have as the details are softer. This skeleton really speaks to me. I think it's set up for the legendary, but I would like it if they had it for the original. I don't know. It's just so cool. It's so different. I might get it. Here's a lot of the MonsterVerse legendary stuff. Again, I had a Hia review, and these look good, but I feel like MonsterVerse Hia is taking over MonsterVerse. Is how I feel. I could be wrong about that, but these do look nice. The blue on the legendary. Looking at that exclusive part of me wishes I got it, but I didn't, and that's fine. And here's the Godzilla booth. Thanks for watching. See you later.